Today I'm going to be showing off the famous and the first stasis glaive called the Rake Angle, but let's just call it a nickname, the Rake Angel, because this is an angel glaive, especially for players who are in love with glaives. I have the adapt version and I was farming this on Lightblade. There is certain perks I highly recommend to try out. So this is the perks that I have with this glaive. This perk actually gives you an increase of shield duration, which is really good, and I will talk about that very soon. The next one I do have, which is optional, is extended mag. Now extended mag actually gives you an additional magazine. So you'll be having 6. Instead of 5, you'll have 6 magazine on the stasis glaive for the Rake Angle or the Rake Angel. Now you're probably wondering why I have 7. The reason why I have 7 is because this weapon is adapt. I am using adapt mag, which makes the glaive have 7 ammo. Now let's talk about this perk. I did enhance it. So this is called the Replenishing Aegis, or I'm just going to call it the Replenishing mod. This special mod is very unique. Blocking damage, partial reloads his weapons from reserve. And I also enhance it so it shortens delay between activations. So for the enhanced version, it does give you ammo a little bit more faster than the regular one. Still, I think this perk, the replenishing mod, is still good even without the enhance. Let's just pretend in scenarios if you're using a different glaive instead of stasis and they don't have enhance or you can't craft it, it'll still be good because I have tried it for GMs. If you do have the shield duration really high, I would say around 50 to 60 plus, you can go a one-on-one with the Lucent Warrior or the Lightblade Warrior, the Lucent Hive. The next perk that you will want with the combo of replenishing is Chill Clip. Now Chill Clip is the one where direct hits on a top magazine causes to slow nearby targets. The question is, what does enhance do for this Chill Clip? That one I haven't tested fully because I have enhanced Chill Clip on a grenade launcher and it says it improves stability. Now the problem with the glaive is it doesn't have stability. It's replaced with shield duration. So my guess is 2 options. It's either going to improve the shield duration or it's just going to say improve stability even though the glaive doesn't have any stability. Those are my 2 guesses of the enhanced Chill Clip for stasis glaive. I will enhance it soon and I will comment below and let you know of what enhanced Chill Clip does for the glaive very soon. The next extra perk is the recovery from the right side, where you can refill your magazine on champions, but we're gonna talk about that in another video. I'm also using this extra perk. Now this one's really good for ad clearing. It says frozen components become surrounded by chilling fog, which slows components that aren't already. Now this one is really good for the stasis glaive, so highly recommend to use this, especially on clearing ads with the glaive. There's one I am using and it is the Cosmic Crystal. I'm using the tonic bottle or the bungee bottle where it increases damage to components affected by the stasis debuff. So I want to try this out on the Lucent Hive. Now let's talk about the Glaive Bubble. Now this is something that no one talks about and I have talked about this over and over and I have proof on my last video. When the Lucent Hive throws a suppressing grenade, he cannot one-shot you. And this only works when the suppressing glaive is outside of your bubble. It has to be outside of your bubble for the strat to work. Now the suppressing grenade still can one-shot you on GMs, even on your super. Now here is a footage when I was on LFG. They were using their super on a Lucent Hive and they threw a suppressing grenade. Even on the most OP super, it got one shot from the suppressing grenade from the Lucent Hive. But with the power of the Glaive Bubble, pretty much any glaive, especially with the Stasis Glaive 2, you won't get one shot when the suppressing grenade is outside your bubble. Yes, you'll be suppressed, but you'll survive. And that's mainly what we want. We want survivability with the glaive. You can also combo it of freezing the enemy and then using the melee as well. But like I said, this is focused on one-on-one with the Loosen Hive. Alright, so I'm going to test out the replenishing and the chill clip on the Loosen Hive. Just remember I am negative 30 powah level for the GMs. So the stasis glaive is not at its full DPS at the moment, and the reason why is because my artifact power is just not high enough. So imagine if I am minus 20 for Grandmasters, then the stasis would demolish, overkill, over bungee this Loosen Hive. Also, I do like to make a joke that this Loosen Hive wants to be a Titan, but it just can't be a Titan, therefore it's taking his anger on you. Just remember that. Alright, so I'm going to use the Glaive Bubble. Right now, I'm going to pop the shield duration. So the super for the Loosen Hive, it can't one-shot you when you pop the Glaive Bubble. So we can consistently do DPS at the boss without reloading. So you could do 2 shots and then wait for a while. And he will try to melee you. You can see here. He's trying to melee me. I should have let him melee me, by the way. So my bad for that. And you could just keep holding the Glaive Bubble and keep shooting the Loosen Hive or the Lightblade Warrior. Just be aware that the fire could one-shot you. And be aware that the thralls can mess around, can mess you up during your one-on-one with the Loosen Hive. So you can simply back away when the acolytes try to throw fire at you and then just resume. But you can see proof here. I didn't even need to reload my weapon. And I used all of my ammo. So that is proof that the Replenishing Aegis with chill clip is better than Overflow. It's a win-win, especially if your team is down, you're the last guardian, and you need to take down this Loosen Hive and he has little health. You just pop the stasis glaive with replenishing and chill clip and you're good to go. Still not convinced? Okay, let's do something a little bit more tough to do. Let's pretend that I am negative 40 on a GM and I'm using the stasis Rake Angle Glaive on a Loosen Hive. Let's pretend instead of me being powah level 2020, because I know not a lot of players are at 2020 at the moment, let's pretend I'm in a fire team and I am 2006 power level. Now just to let everyone know, based on your power level is how much damage and the resilience you will have on your guardian, especially on a solo. Since I am negative 40, that means we're going to deal with skulls. And I'm talking about a skull Loosen Hive where it can one-shot you or two-shot you depending, like I said, your resilience. So let's see how powerful can a glaive can do when you are low power level. So we're going to deal with the skull Loosen Hive. He is using his fake sentinel shield. I'm going to pop the glaive. But you can see my damage is pretty low because I'm negative 40. But still the Glaive Bubble can protect you from the Titan, fake Titan super or the Loosen Hive super. So you can see you can do 1, 2 and then wait for a while. Just be aware of the thralls that can hurt you. You can see right here. So when you are low power level, you have to back away. So now I'm going to reload my weapon and I'm going to try again. So now I'm going to throw a suppressing grenade, by the way, and then just keep doing DPS over and over. And then finally you can crush the ghosts. So no excuses. Proof that you can go one-on-one with the stasis glaive, with the replenishing Aegis, and with the chill clip. It is the god roll for the stasis glaive, especially on GM. I proved to you that you can do DPS. You can protect yourself with a mini boss or with a champion, right? Negative 40 on a GM. You can also use this mod to deal with the mini bosses, such as the Lightblade captains, which I do need to show you. So I am negative 40 on this GM. I'm 2006 powah level. So let me pop the Glaive Bubble. And yes, the sword can one-shot you even when you are 2020 power level. So you can see I'm using the Glaive chill clip. He is a bit slowed down. You can use your finisher. And then let me take down the next Lightblade captain, the arc mini boss captain. You can see we are slowing him, we're freezing. I am using the tonic bottle as well. I didn't even need to reload my weapon. Overall, the best perks for the Stasis Glaive, for the Rake Angle or the Rake Angel, is the Replenishing Aegis and the Chill Clip. Overflow is good for Chill Clip, but the problem is you're gonna have to reload, especially if you're a low power level. For example, I was on negative 40 for the GM, negative 42. It worked really well dealing with the Loosen High or even a champion. Anyway, I did show you proof. GM minus 20 with the Loosen High and then negative 40. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.